What if one of the most requested compact cameras of the last decade is finally about to return? Not with a small update, not with a safe refresh, but with a design that could completely change what people expect from a pocket-sized camera. Because after years of silence, rumors, and speculation, the Panasonic LX100 III is no longer just a wish. It's showing real signs of life. And according to the latest leaks, this camera could be one of Panasonic's most ambitious projects in years. For a long time, the LX100 series felt frozen in time. The original LX100 earned legendary status among photographers who wanted serious image quality without carrying heavy gear. It delivered something rare: a large sensor, a fast Leica lens, physical controls, and a shooting experience that felt honest and focused. It wasn't perfect, but it was special. Then the LX100 II arrived. It improved some things. It refined others. But it still felt like Panasonic was holding back. After that, everything went quiet. Year after year passed with no update. Many assumed the series was dead. Others believed Panasonic had shifted all its attention to full-frame cameras and professional video tools. The compact camera market itself looked like it was fading away. But now, that silence is breaking. And not quietly. These new leaks suggest that Panasonic has been working on something much bigger than a routine update. Something that feels like a complete rethink of what the LX100 line should be in 2025. The more information that surfaces, the clearer it becomes that this is not just a camera coming back. It is a statement. At the center of everything is the sensor. According to multiple sources, the LX100 III will feature a newly redesigned 20-megapixel micro Four Thirds sensor. This is not just a reused part from an older camera. The leaks describe a sensor with a reworked pixel structure designed to gather more light. That detail matters a lot, because better light gathering means cleaner images, better low-light performance, more usable dynamic range, and more flexibility when editing photos later. This is the kind of improvement usually reserved for higher-end mirrorless cameras, not compact point-and-shoots. If this information is accurate, the LX100 III could deliver image quality that feels far beyond its size. Imagine shooting city streets at night, indoor scenes, early morning landscapes, and still getting files that hold detail, control noise, and respond well to editing. That has always been a weakness of compact cameras. And it might finally be changing. But there's something interesting here. Something the leaks hint at, but do not fully explain. Because a sensor like this does not exist in isolation. Some insiders believe Panasonic is pairing this hardware with advanced computational processing. Not smartphone gimmicks, but intelligent multi-frame processing designed for larger sensors. The idea is simple but powerful. The camera captures multiple exposures instantly. Then it merges them in real time. The result could be cleaner shadows, better highlight recovery, and more balanced images straight out of the camera. If Panasonic has managed to combine computational techniques with traditional photography in a natural way, the LX100 III could offer a shooting experience that feels effortless while still delivering professional quality files. That would be a huge leap forward, and it would explain why this project took so long. The lens is another major part of this story. Panasonic is once again expected to use a Leica-branded DC Variosumilix lens. The rumored focal range stays at 24 to 75 millimeters equivalent. That range has always been one of the LX series' biggest strengths. Wide enough for landscapes and travel. Long enough for portraits and detail shots. It covers almost everything most people shoot day to day. But what really stands out is the aperture. The leaks suggest Panasonic is keeping the extremely bright f/1.7 aperture at the wide end. That alone is rare in compact cameras. Most competitors simply cannot offer that level of brightness without serious compromises. But according to the information circulating now, Panasonic has redesigned the optical formula to improve sharpness, reduce color fringing, and deliver better edge-to-edge performance. That is not easy. Fast lenses are complex, and fitting one into a small body while maintaining quality is expensive and difficult. Many people are skeptical and honest. Why? That skepticism is fair. Lenses like this usually cost a fortune on their own. The idea of having it permanently attached to a compact body feels almost too good to be true. But if Panasonic pulls it off, this lens alone could make the LX100 III worth the price. Autofocus is another area where the LX100 III could finally catch up to the competition. Older Panasonic compacts struggled here. Tracking moving subjects was not their strength. But the new leaks suggest a hybrid autofocus system combining phase detection and contrast detection, enhanced by deep learning algorithms. This matters more than most people realize. Good autofocus changes how you shoot. It gives you confidence. It allows you to focus on composition instead of fighting the camera. If Panasonic brings its modern AI-powered autofocus from its full-frame cameras into the LX100 III, this compact could suddenly become very capable for action. Kids running, pets moving, cyclists passing by, even birds in flight, in a camera that fits in one hand. The viewfinder and screen upgrades also show that Panasonic has been listening. The electronic viewfinder is rumored to use a high-resolution OLED panel, possibly around 3.6 million dots. That means clearer framing, better color accuracy, less eye strain, and a more immersive shooting experience. The rear screen may be even more important. Leaks suggest Panasonic is finally adding a fully articulating touchscreen. This single change opens the door for vloggers, solo creators, and photographers who shoot from low or high angles. Being able to flip the screen toward yourself is no longer optional in 2025. It is expected, and Panasonic seems ready to deliver. There is also talk of a mysterious new screen feature. The leaks are vague. No one knows exactly what it is yet. It could be adaptive brightness, advanced touch controls, or something completely new. Whatever it turns out to be, it suggests Panasonic is not just copying competitors. They're trying to innovate. Video capabilities might be the most surprising part of all this. The LX100 III is rumored to offer 4K recording at 60 frames per second with 10-bit color. That is a serious spec. Many mirrorless cameras still struggle to offer this without overheating or cropping. Having it in a compact camera would be remarkable. 10-bit color gives creators much more flexibility when editing. Colors break less. Gradients look smoother. Highlights roll off more naturally. Combined with 60 frames per second, it opens the door to slow motion, smooth motion, and cinematic footage in a very small package. Of course, heat is always the enemy. Compact bodies trap warmth. High-quality video generates a lot of it. Leaks suggest Panasonic has redesigned the internal cooling system. Perhaps a new layout. Perhaps better thermal materials. But no one knows how far they have pushed this. Recording limits will matter. Real-world performance will matter. Until the camera is official, this remains one of the biggest question marks. Image stabilization is also expected to improve significantly. The LX100 III is rumored to combine optical and digital stabilization, analyzing movement hundreds of times per second. If true, this could allow for sharp handheld shots at slower shutter speeds and smoother handheld video. For travel and everyday shooting, this is huge. Connectivity is getting an upgrade as well. Modern Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5, USB-C charging, and data transfer. These are expected, but there is also mention of a new, undisclosed connectivity feature. Some speculate deeper smartphone integration. Others think it could involve cloud workflows or remote control improvements. For now, it remains a mystery. Battery life is another pleasant surprise. Despite the increased power and features, leaks suggest a noticeable improvement in endurance. That implies better efficiency, smarter power management, and careful internal design. Build quality appears to be premium. Magnesium alloy body. Improved grip, possibly full weather sealing. If this is true, the LX100 III could become one of the toughest compact cameras available. A tool you can trust while traveling, hiking, or shooting in rough conditions. As for the launch, most signs point to mid to late 2025. That fits Panasonic's development cycle and the scale of these changes. pricing is expected to land between $1,199 and $1,299. That is not cheap, but when you compare it to a mirrorless body and a fast lens, the value becomes clearer. There's also one final rumor that stands out. A reliable source suggests the LX100 III may be the foundation of a modular system. Expandable components, optional add-ons, a flexible platform. If true, this could change everything about compact cameras. My honest opinion is this. If even most of these leaks turn out to be accurate, the Panasonic LX100 III could become one of the most important compact cameras of the decade. Not because it is small, but because it refuses to be limited by its size. It feels like Panasonic is finally ready to show what a compact camera can truly be. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with someone who is waiting for the LX100 III, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates.